What's up, Internet? It's Dumbass, Panic Ghost Gaming, and I am completely burnt out on Pokemon. I'm not in the mood to try and do a playthrough of Shield, so instead we're doing Mass Effect because I had finally got an Xbox again. Well, I've had an Xbox One forever, but whoops, wrong button. But yeah, I finally just said screw it and went out and got an Xbox Series X because my computer is a little wonky right now. So yeah, we're going to play one of my favorite games of all time. And eventually I'll do a full playthrough of the whole series, or at least the trilogy. We'll see about Andromeda. But yeah, I have played this game way too many times. This might be my most, not necessarily in hours, but the most times I've played through a game. Go with female, because why would I want to be a gross male? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I absolutely... Oh, I love this game. I played through the entire series on the PS3 and got all the achievements, and then I've played this one specifically on Xbox 360 and... which one do I want to do? I usually go with Earthborn. Actually, yeah, because I kind of wanted this to be like my ultimate playthrough.
Confirm military specialization.
But yeah, I've gotten... I think... Yeah, I got all the achievements on the Xbox 360 version because I actually own that on... I played that on my Xbox One, actually. I want to go through and get all of them for the 360 versions of Mass Effect 2 and 3 as well, but we'll do this one first. I might not stream those. Yeah, let's do Infiltrator, because the later games that's going to be... Yeah, I'm fine with default femship. Alright. So you can set it to only be like 1 through 30 for levels because... I don't know why, to be honest. I prefer the 1 through 60 classic mode. I just want the new graphics. Is everything where I want it? I think so. We're just going to do normal. There's achievements for playing through all 3 games on Insanity. I'm not going to do that my first playthrough. And also, Mass Effect 2 on Insanity is actually kind of hard. This game is actually really easy.
Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was
I'll
raised
just let
on
this
the
go.
streets, learned to look out for herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Anyways. Yeah, like this game is actually really easy, especially on a second playthrough. Especially if you do a Adept or Engineer, honestly. And then Mass Effect 3 can be, for some sections, trivialized. I actually just learned about a strategy for one of them, where you basically you give Garrus one of the assault rifles and you just stack every damage bonus you can onto it, and he just tears through enemies even on the hardest difficulty. But yeah, Mass Effect 2 is not easy. It's not like the hardest video game ever, but on Insanity it can be difficult in some sections. I am curious, there was a glitch with it where, at least on the PS3 version, supposedly, it might not have even worked when I did it, but if you give one of the DLC sniper rifles to the Incisor, for some reason its damage doesn't get scaled down on the higher difficulties. At least with squad mates. So you just bring 2 squad mates that can use sniper rifles and they make it a lot easier.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
So yeah, I'm gonna mostly do Paragon on these playthroughs. I know it's, you know, as vanilla as it gets, pretty much. Earthborn Soul Survivor that's doing mostly Paragon, but... I don't know. That's just always been what I've done for my playthroughs. At least for like my main ones. Interestingly enough, I've never done a full playthrough 1, load that character to 2, and then play through that, and then load that character from 2 into 3, and then play through that. I've never actually done that. Actually, weirdly enough, I played the games backwards on the PS3, so I played Mass Effect 1 all the way through, beat it, liked it, on my 360, and then... Oh, I should probably shut up, huh?
So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Yeah, I'm with Joker on that.
Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Oh, Joker. I fucking love Joker as a character. But yeah, like I was saying, oh my god. Oh, I'll mess with that in a second. Oh my god, do I really have to? Okay, which one? Okay. There. But yeah, so I played 1 and 2 on my 360 back in the day. I liked 1 a lot. I enjoyed 2, but I actually never got around to finishing it. And then on my PS3, when I finally got that, I got Mass Effect 3 on launch. Loved it, other than the ending. Ending was trash. Still kind of is trash. And then after that, I went back and got Mass Effect 2 for the PS3. Played through that. Loved it. Don't know why it like worked better for me the second time around, but whatever. And then, so at the time, Mass Effect 1 was originally a exclusive for the Xbox, but EA actually bought out the rights. And
congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yeah, EA bought out the rights, and so they actually managed to port it. So I ended up playing the games backwards on the PS3. So I never actually got around to doing like a full proper playthrough where like I do everything before moving on to the next game. And I actually have a checklist here for all the stuff in Mass Effect 1 and 2 and 3, so we'll get around to that eventually. Oh, I should try to remember to link those.
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guests.
Yeah, I'll try and link those in the description if I can remember. Actually, I don't remember where I got them, so I can't really link them, but
you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
It's the Mass Effect Galactic checklist that was originally by Terex, I believe. Although I think the third one was actually by someone else, but it's the same style and layout.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I might have to move my model to the top left corner or the top right or something. I know I'm definitely going to have to move it because it is going to be blocking some of the UI.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Yeah, right.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
So yeah, Presley's just a little bit racist. Just a little bit.
What do you know about the
Actually, to be fair, a
Nihilus
lot of the humans are very racist against the Turians, so that's not nothing crazy.
Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
So you agree on that. All right.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Let me... Nope. Okay, it is the select button, or whatever the hell Xbox wants to try and call it. Clear that. So the codex is actually kind of cool. So if we go to this,
roughly 1,200 years ago,
yeah, there's actually like a voiceover for it, which is nice. It's just us right now. I feel like I have to just put all my points into charm to start. I want to get into sniper rifles as quick as possible, which means I have to put, what is that, 5 points into pistols. And we are on normal, so it's not too bad. It doesn't give me any sort of hacking. Decryption, okay. Oh, also, I do want to mix around when I actually get squad mates, like which ones I use. We'll just go into charm here, because that gives you some more, like, dialogue options sometimes, which then also helps get even more points.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever.
Alright, let's just go ahead and talk to them.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long.
I feel like they changed Chakwas' outfit. She's the medic for the ship. I feel like her hair was lighter and her, like, uniform was a different color. But I might just be dumb.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you...
You know,
this is my big chance.
that
I need to show the brass what I can do.
Might be a little, of a bit of a touchy topic with me, just saying.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Nah, nothing's gonna happen. This game is actually only like 30 minutes long, by the way. Because nothing happens. We just go to this planet and then go home and then the credits roll.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. They're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds.
Once again,
Just like
talking
you
about
are,
Akuz. Like, bruh,
I try not to think about it.
you know how many people died
Sorry,
there?
Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Boy, there's definitely not a whole lot of foreshadowing going on here.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Goodbye, Commander.
A lot of that stuff isn't necessary, really. Or, I mean, pretty much nothing they said there is necessary to listen to, but you do get a little bit of XP because of it, so let me actually make a hard save right now.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd
Yeah,
get
like the
here
frame
first.
rate dropped during
Give us a
that,
chance to talk.
like, overview shot there.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Yeah, that feels like he's trying to say something. Like I said, mostly Paragon on this playthrough.
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Realizing I probably should have, like, toned down her eyeshadow a little bit, but oh well.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel.
I do like how
it's all based on Prothean
some of these questions that you ask, especially here, are like really stupid. Like you would, if you actually were a person in this universe, you would know. I get that it's.
Handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander.
Yeah.
This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
But yeah, like, obviously they're trying to introduce some of the lore and backstory to this universe, but also, like, I don't know. Sometimes your character will ask questions that are just very obvious, or should be obvious.
Too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of...
Yeah, there's just a little bit of dialogue in these games.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, here's the, like, very stupid question. Probably one of the dumber ones, because, like, I'm not saying they should know everything about the Protheans, but, like...
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they told us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Why is this beacon so important?
This is another one where it's like...
galactic civilization is
come on.
based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Again, another obvious question.
The Attican Traverse is
Oh, wait,
a
okay,
citadel
sorry.
protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war.
What is wrong with that camera
The
shot?
last thing the Council wants is to
That was
get dragged
weird.
into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
All right,
give the word,
let's get
Captain.
going.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Okay.
Everything
Well,
cuts out after
that seems
no
less than
comm traffic
ideal.
At all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
I do love how you can, like, tell how the facial animations have not aged
Engaging stealth
perfectly.
systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging
Also,
here,
this
Captain.
this level specifically,
Your
Eden
team's the
Prime,
muscle in this operation, Commander.
looks
Go
way
in
better
heavy
in the
and head straight
Legendary
for the dig
Edition.
site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Alrighty. Now, this is where I'm going to take a second.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
Okay. I was just trying to clear that. Oh, actually, that should be okay there. But the problem is dialogue. I think that'll be okay. That should be fine. For the most part, when it's dialogue, it's only going to be cutting off the, Oh my god. I have my mouse plugged into charge, and every time I let go of it, it moves back up a little bit because of the wire pulling on it. Anyways. Mark those as red. Yeah, we want to try and get... Yeah, we want to try and get decryption and electronics going. Because we want to basically max out both of these, so that way we get as many options available for hacking as possible. Because otherwise you start missing out on stuff. We'll just put 2 into assault rifles for you. Alrighty. So yeah, we'll see how this gameplay goes, because... yeah, like this area looks completely different than the original version. Even though it is actually the same basic layout. But yeah, I'm playing through OBS. So like, aiming is gonna be a little funky. Actually, I don't know if there's aim assist on this either. There's definitely not aim assist. Options. Nope. I don't know what it is about the Xbox controllers. They really like doing double inputs for me. I have no idea why that is. Really? That's the sensitivity options, BioWare? Really? Alright, I guess I'll just leave it at normal then. I'll just have to get used to it. Oh, is this the right one? Yes, okay. So the cool thing is you can change your weapons. Boy, choosing a sniper is going to end up being a choice. Oh my god, is there acceleration on it too? A button is sprint for some reason. Ooh. Oh, the refresh rate on those shadow, or on that reflection there. But despite like me complaining about a couple things, this version is definitely way better than the original version. Actually, the fact that I can like, okay, I don't care. Let's see. Let's do this, upgrades. Combat sensor actually is one of the better ones. I'll give this to Aiden. Oh, wait, what? What did we get? I thought we got 2 things. Did we not? Oh, it might have been an armor thing. There we go. Okay. So yeah, you also have powers and stuff that you can use. So Caden's a biotic, so he has like basically space magic. These are like tech powers, and then the soldiers are their own thing, I guess. Okay, cool. Tutorial pop-up went away. But yeah, like in the original version, you're kind of locked down in terms of what weapons you can use. Oh my god, I already did. Shut up. So like adepts and engineers can only use pistol. Well, you can equip other stuff, but you couldn't aim with it. Like if I was an adept or an engineer, I couldn't aim with a sniper rifle. I would just have to fire it, basically. And you'll notice there's no ammo. Guns are just like on a cooldown system, which I think is neat. I understand why they moved away from it because it isn't the best for gameplay, but I liked it more than, or I like the idea of it just because it was more novel. Yeah, in this version, like even if you can use any of the guns as much as you want. You just don't necessarily have skills with certain classes that let you improve their performance. So there's still like ideal guns, but not necessarily you're not necessarily restricted if you don't want to do it. Oh, Jenkins, no. Okay, there might be some aim assist actually on actual enemies, because I just like obliterated those. I didn't even attempt to take cover. Yeah, that's definitely easier to aim than the other thing. You get a cloak in a... I don't think you get a cloak ability in this game, unfortunately. One into there, one into there. We definitely want to we definitely want 1 point in stasis. You don't want to use more than that because it isn't actually that helpful and you can't damage enemies when they're in stasis. But I definitely want to get like at least every ability for sure, just to have it available. Also, I do need to remember to actually use my powers because there's achievements tied to those.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Also, I need to turn off helmets.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I don't know why I like clear these every time. Yeah, turn off their helmets because I just prefer not seeing them. I don't know. Even though they make perfect sense, obviously. Okay, Metagel, I know. Oh, is it gonna be? I think it's on the Y button. Enemies are gonna attack us in a second here. God, come on. That's one. There we go. Caden, I don't know that you've done anything. I've already done that game.
Check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Is there anything to loot? I don't think there's anything in this area. I've played this game a ton, but I don't necessarily have stuff memorized. I also don't know why I always shoot those things. They aren't enemies or anything. You don't get XP or anything from them. Oh, the order stuff. I basically never do that. Yeah, so I don't think there's aim assist, but you have a pretty generous hitbox. But yeah, I am playing through the OBS window instead of like the normal, like if I swapped the display for Xbox. So I do have a little bit of lag on this. Not much. But it's enough that it can screw things up a little bit. Like, it's probably less than a quarter second of lag. In fact, there's no way it's even anywhere near that much, but it's just enough latency that it kind of can screw with you. Like, I would definitely not try and do anything competitive with this setup. But it means I don't have to worry about trying to figure out how I want to do audio and stuff. It's just better this way. And I can still, like, see alerts or anything like that if I need to. We already grabbed that. I think there is another crate over in this direction somewhere, but we won't be able to get it. At least until after we do this battle. Well, he's having a bad day. Oh yeah, also the all the guns in this game collapse, and then when you take them out, they expand, which is kind of neat. Huh. That took 2 hits. I am confused how she knows I'm a commander, because there's not, like... I feel like your characters don't have anything on them that identifies their rank. There probably is something, but, like, it's not obvious. Although I forgot to check, but I think in that, in the cutscene where it shows, like, the initial invasion of this planet, Ashley's in that. And you can see her for a second. She's the one that tells the camera guy to get down. And if you have subtitles on, it actually says her name. At least in the old versions it did. I don't know. I didn't check to see if it corrected it in this one.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
Why is Shepard holding the assault rifle when I'm the infiltrator?
I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Jesus. I've noticed it, but God, does FemShep have crazy eyes in this version.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
I think part of it is the eyeshadow is making her look way worse, but like...
We could use your help, Williams.
She definitely survived a Kuz. That is a woman that has seen some things.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
I think we already asked about the scientists, right? Fuck it, we'll do it again.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school.
Man, I don't remember the animations being this bad, but it's just because it was... Yeah, it's just the whole game was lower quality, so you didn't notice, right? But now they, like, upgraded most of the visuals but probably
After
didn't
that,
do
they
much about
just
the
kinda
animations.
disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Okay. Talk to her about everything. Clear you. Take off your helmet. So yeah, Ashley's a soldier. She doesn't really have any actual abilities at all. So she is just pure gun damage and defense. Oh, there's also melee in this game. It's not worth bothering. I literally just did that game. Come on. You're killing me. Okay, radioactive and hammerhead. Yeah, squad. No. Equipment, there we go. Confused myself for a second there. Oh, hammerhead doesn't have any penalty? Interesting. Okay, definitely do that. Ashley. Let's give you, I guess, radioactive. Imagine dragon rounds. Imagine dragging these nuts on your face. Anyways. Thank God we got actually good armor for... oh wait, that was light armor, wasn't it? Damn it. Went at the wrong spot again. Is this, I think that's, that might be one of the better armors in the game, actually. I forget. I know Colossus armor, and there's another one that are, like, really freaking good that you want to try and get. Yeah, it's so weird that Ashley has the Phoenix armor. I mean, it's not that weird, because, like, oh, it's a female woman, let's give her the pink. But, like, it is kind of weird. Because that armor is, like, not good. Okay. Oh, wow. There we go. Also, I think originally this game didn't have headshots, but I believe Legendary Edition adds them in. Okay, let's go ahead and do overload. And start getting those out of the way. Can I hit him behind the rock? Hey, I can. Nice. There we go. I'm pretty sure that second shot did not hit, but okay. I think I clipped its knee with the first shot, but that second one I'm not so sure about.
This is the dig site.
But aiming the sniper rifle in this game, oh my god, it's so much easier than the original.
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Yeah, so in the original game, if you were aiming... Whoops.
There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Yeah, so in the original game, the sniper, when you were scoped in, did not sit still. Especially at the beginning of the game. It would, like, sway up and down like this. Honestly, I'm probably not even exaggerating how much he was doing it, too. Like, that movement was probably pretty realistic for at level 1. With, like, higher levels in the sniper skill, and then, or sniper rifle skill, and then the better rifles, it got a lot better. Ooh, new sniper. And new assault rifle. Me gusta. Oh, we did level up. Okay. Whew. It is good to get, like, electronics and decryption. But as long as you, like, set up your teams right, you should always have someone who's going to be able to do those for you. Nice. Yeah, it's like Caden, Garrus, and Tolly, I think, always have those skills as well. Alright. Clear you, equipment. Don't care about that. Man, you get slightly more damage, but you get way less, like, fire. I don't like how they rate the heat sink capacity thing. Because it doesn't really tell you how many shots you can get before you can shoot. Or before it overheats. I think I'll give her this. But, like, I don't really think it's that useful. Or that much better. There actually is a pretty good pistol you get up ahead here. Or pretty good for at this point of the game. I love how there's like actual rubble and rocks and shit, and like they at least look 3D instead of just being a texture on the ground.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
I'm also not sure for the achievements that require me to use like moves or skills or abilities or whatever.
It's a good place for an
I
ambush.
don't know if it if using your ally skills counts as you using it. I kind of hope so, but I'm not sure.
What did the Geth do to them?
I'm just gonna overload. Have him throw. We'll have Ashley activate overkill. But yeah, I do need to be better about like kind of spamming my abilities here. Oh, nicely done, Ash. Okay. Upgrade kit. Oh, I think that... I don't know if that's not the pistol I was talking about, but that might be an upgrade for Caden. Yeah, slightly less accuracy for way more rate of fire and way more, or a decent bit more damage. Or, sorry, maybe not rate of fire, but shots before you have to let the gun cool down. Oh, no. No, that armor sucks. I think that's one of the armors where it actually has a special thing. Yeah, like, so when you're on worlds that have, like, either they're super cold worlds or they have a toxic environment or something, it lets you spend more time out of the vehicle before you, like, start taking damage. Which, you know, is pretty good. Yeah, you can even see, like, there, that's a level 3 hazard from the fire. So if those armors, you, like, take less damage, or you take damage more slowly. Ooh, assassin armor I think's good. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna give her that. Accuracy goes down again, but that's not a big deal. Definitely give that to... Oh, interesting. A tiny bit of damage protection, but less shields and no power protection. Huh. It's an upgrade for Caden, at least? Yeah, I think that's an upgrade for Caden.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was going to be like a Simon Says thing. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. I guess we will load our autosave. Okay, so we'll have to go fight the Geth again. Or the Husks again. That's fine. Since I'm gonna replace her assault rifle in a second anyways, there's no point in me taking that. So yeah, I thought it was gonna be Simon Says, not just like press the button that illuminates as quickly as possible.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Yeah, these things are very cursed. I think it's like it hates the victims and it sucks out all their nutrients and then replaces it with like nanites or some shit. It's pretty fucked up. I forgot to level up my team again. Whoops. Pistol, infiltrator, assault rifle, soldier. Is my squad? Yes, they have the right guns. Okay. Oh, he didn't get a chance to fire off his skill. So, a thing that you can do is, if you don't use the skill on an enemy, then it'll actually leave behind a mine. This is only, I believe, for the tech skills. I don't think the biotics work that way. I think those... Are those different? Those might actually be different. Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely an upgrade. Slightly less accurate, but, like, that's not a huge deal for me. I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, that... I think... we got different equipment this time, which is weird, because you would figure it would already be predetermined, because the stuff that was down there already was. Huh. Odd.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Yeah, that's definitely not what we got the first time. Okay. Huh. Okay. It's so weird that, like, none of these are getting any, like, protection from the other stuff. I think that's an upgrade. Also, at least she's not just, like, wearing pink armor. Okay. Throw down a hard save real quick here. Is it going to give me the tutorial again? Repeat the sequence of button presses before time expires. Okay. Okay, so just press them as soon as you see them pop up, basically. I thought it was going to be like Simon Says, where it shows you the pattern and then you have to repeat it.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Alright, so he's a little off his rocker. But, you know, he did just watch a whole bunch of people get wiped out. That tends to mess with your head a little bit.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment, The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We
Yeah,
haven't
a
seen
bit.
the Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me
Beacon.
anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime.
Boy, I hope
Miraculous
nothing happens to it.
technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Hey, remember what I said about this being mostly Paragon playthrough?
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth.
I didn't realize how, like... Did they re-record lines?
What did you do?
The way she says that is, like, kind of fucked. Oh my god. I thought it was a lot more, like, bland and stoic the way they said it. Granted, usually in the past when I would play through this, I played as a male shepherd, so... But I still feel like even FemShep, it was a lot more like, time to say goodnight. And just like, you know, that the way she said that was like, oh my god.
It was only a matter of time till he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, that was completely unnecessary, by the way. 9 renegade points. I didn't remember it being that much. Jesus. How's our comparison? Hold on. Yeah, we now have more Renegade than Paragon from that one punch. Nice. Granted, though, again, completely unnecessary. But there's no repercussions for doing that, so it's just kind of free Renegade points, which can be helpful. Although generally you want to focus on one or the other. If you try and like do a mix, it's not going to work. Weird, wasn't he saying there was a second Turian?
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing?
I guess he
here?
wasn't saying there was a second Turian.
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
Just they'd seen one that was definitely not Nihilus.
The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh. I hope Nihilus is okay. That was a confetti gun, right?
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the size of it.
I'm not going to watch that thing go all the way up because it actually goes for quite a while. But, like, yeah. I hope that, oh. Can I hit... Here, we'll just hit this. There we go. Kick off this battle. Okay, overkill. Sabotage. Beastie Boys. Yeah, these Hux things actually end up being surprisingly tanky for some reason. That was a complete whiff with that. We're not going to talk about it. Something's still alive, I think? Maybe? Well, nothing's shooting at us right now. Oh yeah, there are... Which button is it for grenades? Nope, that puts our gun away. Is it B? It's not A. Is it X? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there are grenades. They're useful sometimes, but I usually don't use them very often. Alright, let's see what's in here.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
That girl on the... Hey, what's up, DJ? Welcome in. That girl on the right, I'm just now realizing, I always thought that she was bald and she was just wearing a headband. But no, it's actually like a hat. Anyways. In the same shoes as you. Can't count how many times I played through the trilogy, and that is the reason that sometimes I actually get bored during it nowadays. Feels like I Mass Effected myself out for life, you know? Yeah, I haven't... I'm trying to remember the last time...
Probably trying to block communications.
I actually played the other games in the trilogy. I mostly have just played Mass Effect 1 a lot because, like, in the good old days, you had to do at least 3 playthroughs. Tech details.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up.
Yeah, I didn't realize she has, like, an actual just, like, hat on or beanie or whatever.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Yeah, I did actually play,
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon?
Play Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition.
We heard they found something out
I did
there,
at
but
least
never really
one
mattered to us.
playthrough, I think. But it was on PC with Game Pass, and dealing with EA's launcher is like such a disaster. I got tired of dealing with it.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Playing Andromeda instead, only beat it 2 times, and it's got one thing, just one that's better at than the trilogy: combat. Andromeda's combat is fun and full of adrenaline. Yeah, I have my issues with the combat in Andromeda. Mostly that, like, it did away with, like, controlling your squad mates, basically, which was kind of really lame, or specifically their powers.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
But yeah, I never got around to beating Andromeda. Like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was alright.
Thought there might be something we could use. I found a
But I was taking my time playing it, and then EA, or BioWare, or whoever, put out an update that broke the UI, where it scrunched it all into the middle of the screen. Like, vertically, it was still fine. Like, everything was where it was supposed to be. But, like, all of, like, your health bar and ammo and stuff was all, like, horizontally scrunched into the middle. So it's just, like, all overlapping and stuff. And it's like, okay. And then I just never got back around to it.
To save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more.
I might do Andromeda at some point, though. I do want to actually finish it.
Deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Alrighty. See, I talked over it, but basically they give you some stuff that they've been smuggling. Romances are dull compared to the trilogy. I don't even think I really got to the point of doing the romances, because I didn't get very far into the story. As soon as like the world of Andromeda kind of opened up and let you do whatever, I just started like doing all the side content. Yeah, that is definitely an upgrade for sure. The Asari romance options in both the trilogy and Andromeda are kind of weird to me. I know they're 100 years old in Asari terms, but for the human eye, they look like 15-year-old kids. I wouldn't say they look that young. But yeah, the whole, like, long-lived species type stuff is definitely a little weird to wrap your head around. Maybe in the trilogy with how she asks. Or yeah, sorry, not the trilogy. Yeah. That's true. I don't remember much about the characters, to be honest. I remember feeling like they weren't that fleshed out. Well, I remember being disappointed because there's only a couple of them, it seems like. It's kind of like with this game, how there's only 6. I think there's only 6 in that game too, right? Or something like that. But yeah, I don't think I actually interacted with her a whole lot. I feel like I'm probably going to miss something. I feel like there's something else in here before we walk up, but whatever.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
It's for Liara. She was never my favorite. My biggest gripe with Liara is how basically you get forced into the relationship with her. Because if you like talk with her at all, you end up like doing that. Because I think my first playthrough, like originally I'd wanted to romance Ashley, and then I accidentally romance Liara, and I didn't realize that if you make the joke about the 3-way that Ashley is like, okay, fuck you, we're done. I was like, oh, damn it.
Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Liara is definitely the BioWare favorite. Yes, Liara is 100% like the canon relationship.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Alright.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
I feel like this is definitely the worst part about replaying these games, is all the dialogue about stuff that you already know, but like you still want to click through it for entries. Are we gonna trust the word of one traumatized dock worker? Alright, settle down there, Council.
Up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
BioWare definitely favored males. You know, with you listing it out there, yeah, I'm realizing that... okay.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks.
Time to get some extra grenades that I won't ever use.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Some mods are quality of life. I don't think you can do mods on the Xbox version, though, right? Since I'm playing on the Series X. I should actually probably put that in my title next time I play this. Also, I didn't realize that in Mass Effect 3 it counts the combined points instead of just one or the other. That is a very nice change, and I would love to have that in 1 and 2.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian
Especially 2, I ran into that where
I can't stay here.
you can definitely get locked out of some stuff pretty easily. Alright, let's equip that mod. Just for the occasion that I do actually use my grenades. Alright, let's see. Will this throw him off? Nah, not quite. Oh well. Oh hey, that killed them both. Nice. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Alex. I appreciate it. Trying to get back into streaming some more, so these are probably going to be around my usual hours now. I've been very inconsistent lately, though. But that's because I was primarily just playing Pokemon, honestly. And the new Pokemon game is not good. And I had some hope, and then the DLC for it came out, and the DLC is also very not good. So I was like, okay, well, I need to take a break from this. Even if I do want to go back to doing some more Pokemon stuff. Also, there's some shit where Nintendo is like, once again, trying to be stupid about like emulation and stuff. Which, even as someone who doesn't really care about doing ROM hacks for Pokemon, is still like, come on, Nintendo. If someone in their free time can take one of your old games and make it more enjoyable than, like, your new games, that's not a problem with piracy or anything. That's just a problem that you guys are doing a terrible job. I don't think that throw will do anything, no. Oh, also didn't help that we hit the rail on it, damn it. Man, there we go. Infinite sprint, galaxy markers, so you don't have to go into the journal all the time. That would be very nice. Making Veermeyer only trigger after completing all 3 of the other planets. Interesting. Yeah, Veermeyer definitely feels like it should come after the other 3. It does feel a little bit odd that you can do it ahead of time, I guess. Even though I've never done it like that, I don't think.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Yeah, I don't think ever once I've done Veermeyer before, like, a different mission. Making a rival only trigger after the collector base. Yeah, some of the DLC stuff feels like it should only be available after you beat the game. Even though, like, it sucks because they add some stuff that is, like, cool, but... I can't wait to get into Mass Effect 2. I feel like Mass Effect 2 is definitely my favorite one, which is weird. Well, actually, I shouldn't say it's my favorite. I really like 1, but, like, I feel like it's probably
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted
the best of the franchise. As much as Mass Effect 3 really made combat better, even more so than Mass Effect 2 did. Okay, that was a weird animation glitch. Oh, I'm not dead. Damn it. But yeah, Mass Effect 2 is just like the perfect combination. Because Mass Effect 3, the ending really kills Mass Effect 3. As much as I still really loved playing it, it just is... Just knowing that that's what you're going to be doing sucks. Oh. I guess it was like sticking through the shield slightly? Have Legendary Edition on PS4, but I'm waiting to play until I can buy it on PC. I tested the mods on a pirate version and can't imagine. I would recommend, because the EA launcher on PC is garbage. Like, it forcibly will like make you re-enter your password at least once a month, and just a lot of annoying stuff with it. It's garbage. So do buy the game. You can buy it on Steam. Steam version still goes through the EA launcher. So you'll open it through Steam, and then it'll open the EA launcher to then also to launch the game. So you're running with 2 of them. But you can just buy it and then just run the pirated version anyways. That way you don't have to have any guilt about playing the pirated game. Because unfortunately, because of the launcher, the pirated version is actually going to be the best experience. Yeah, it's very annoying that, like, EA and Ubisoft games on Steam still, like, force it to go through their launcher still. It's like, you're on a launcher platform already. Just use that one. I should not have to have multiple layers of launchers running just to play your game. Did I skip something? I don't think so. I think I got basically everything. Origin Launcher was good. Origin Launcher got to be okay. It early on was not good. It also didn't help that you couldn't even buy the games at all on Steam. You had to go through the Origin Launcher. Rifle might be okay. Armors might be okay. Let's see here. Oh, and we leveled up. There we go. Now we're getting into sniper rifles. But I will say, it's at least better than Uplay or whatever Ubisoft is calling their stuff now. Because I basically can't, or I basically will never play Far Cry Blood Dragon again now. Because I own that on Steam, but it goes through the Ubisoft launcher, and that's just such a mess. And that really sucks because I love Far Cry Blood Dragon. That is like one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, we'll just put it into sniper rifles. Ow. Okay. Whatever. I don't think that's on Game Pass. Which is actually how I'm playing this, because I don't actually own this, but it's on Game Pass, which is really nice. Oh. It's gonna suck when at some point they have to start raising the price on Game Pass, because there's no way they're gonna get away with it at that price forever. But they want to get people into using it. Because, like, there is so much value there with how many games you get to access. I didn't even check the sniper rifles that I got, damn it. Right, I didn't check any of the gear that I got. Man, I like having more shots, I'll be honest. Armors. Let's see. I don't think that's gonna be much better. Caden is... Oh, he's still an Onyx, though. Yeah, okay, we'll give him the Gladiator. And Ashley... That's definitely a big boost in damage protection. Not losing much in shields, and she doesn't have any power protection anyways, so it's fine. Ooh, nice. We got some more weapon upgrades. Equipment. Go to Ashley. Definitely give her a heat sink so she can fire more. Another reason to play on PC is no hotkeys. True. It's definitely a nice way to be able to play it. I don't really mind doing it this way, though, because I like being able to pause the game and, like, think about it a little bit. But yeah, definitely for more, like, fluid combat, definitely having the hotkeys helps. I think we already have one of those Guardian armors. Even using the weapon wheels faster on a keyboard. Yeah. To be fair, that one, I don't really change my weapons ever. Sometimes you kind of have to, but for the most part, I just like set it to whatever's going to be best for my squad and go from there. Except for when you do the one mission for like the Lost Probe or whatever, and like you exit the mine and they're really far away. That one I like just swapping everyone to snipers and just see how many we take out before like anything can happen. Oh, I didn't even notice I had this. Sure, we'll take more damage. We don't need to be able to aim here. I definitely just want more stuff there. Oh, we'll give that to Caden. Give him anti-personnel rounds, I guess. He doesn't really need a combat sensor, so we'll do that. Since now you can use all weapons with all classes and the sniper sway. Yeah, getting rid of the sniper rifle sway is, like, in my opinion, one of the biggest quality of life improvements they made. Just because of how unusable it was in early levels. Like, yeah, once you get Spectre gear, it's, like, not too bad, but... Alrighty. But yeah, you can definitely get away with the sniper for most of it.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Made the sniper too OP. Yeah, they probably should have rebalanced it in some way, but they did have to, like, fix that because that was almost unplayable with how it was. Again, at least early game. But then by the time you get into the later game, every weapon is, like, feels OP, it seems like.
No, don't touch it. It's too
Like, yeah, basically everything feels OP in late game. Just like lifting and singularity everything, or AI hack everything. Oh, right, I have achievements popping on my PC, so you're going to hear that pop up twice. Whoops. Played on Insanity before? Oh, that's stupid. I need to turn those notifications off too. Yeah, so on the PS3 version, I got all of the achievements for all 3 games.
One of the humans may have used it.
Yeah, Insanity in this game, first playthrough is rough. Or if you're trying to do it on like a fresh character, it's going to be rough. But if you do it on like a second playthrough, it's usually pretty easy as long as you don't play Soldier, honestly. Even playing Soldier, I mean, again, you start doing so much damage. But Engineer and Adept are just, like, broken. But yeah, I'm just gonna do normal for my playthroughs on stream anyways.
Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
Honestly, normal's probably way too easy for Mass Effect 1, but oh well. It's fine. I'm not trying to make it difficult.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
No shit, you think? It blew
I must have
up.
triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Soldier is the best class of Insanity. Yeah, I mean, it has a ton of health and stuff, but the amount of crowd control you have with Adept or Engineer is just, like, absurd. But, again, every class towards the late game is, like, gonna end up being busted.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may...
I'm gonna have to look up
Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
like what the actual triggers are for the relationship stuff in this game.
Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Just because I want to avoid romancing anyone in the first in this game. Because I'm gonna go after Tali in 2 and 3, busted biotics in 1. If I had to say which class is best in each game, I'd say Adept in 1, Sentinel in 2, and Vanguard in 3. Yeah, Charge Nova is absurd in Mass Effect 3. And yeah, biotics are broken in 1, and then Sentinel 2, Tech Armor makes you almost invincible. Yeah, I went with Infiltrator because I really like using the cloak and sniper rifles, even in 2, even if it's not like necessarily the best, but...
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Oh, Charge Banshees, though. Yeah.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Yeah, if I do insanity playthroughs of these games to get all the achievements, I am not looking forward to, like, the final mission of Mass Effect 3 with all the Banshees and Brutes and shit. Even though there's stuff that kind of makes it really a lot easier, but, like, basically all the DLC weapons, let's be honest. Isn't there, I think, the Venom shotgun, I think, can, like, one-shot Brutes on Insanity or something?
I won't lie to you, Shepard.
It's just like, what the hell?
Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
Yeah, the one-shot kills in Mass Effect 3 might be, like, my least favorite part.
Hero in my books. That's not why I'm here.
Just because it's not very fun.
That other Turian. Saren's a Spectre. One of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous. And he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Oh yeah, no, definitely, DJ. New Game Plus is not how you want to do Insanity on Mass Effect 2. You want to import a character from Mass Effect 1, but you want it to be on your first playthrough. Because yeah, like you said, you lose a ton of stuff that the balancing of the game for level 30 enemies expects you to have. And yeah, early missions get really rough really quickly.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Want the toughest challenge when you play Insanity, so you might do New Game Plus and ME2. Yeah, I mean, hey, at least the enemies won't go up in level. So in theory, you'll just like slowly be getting stronger. You'll just start also facing the more of the annoying boss kind of enemies.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a
Yeah, I'm not. The final mission of Mass Effect 3 and then just Mass Effect 2 in its entirety, I'm not looking forward to in Insanity mode. That is a rough one.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Is this door open in the original games when Liara's in here? I feel like this room was closed. Or does the door close when I walk away from it? Okay, never mind. So that's what it was. I don't think we used any metagel, but I'll take the Codex entry.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Mostly for testing too. I want to see if Mass Effect 2 Insanity Plus is really as bad as they say. I'm sure it's not, like, awful in that, like, I'm sure it's exaggerated just because, like, the game's already pretty difficult on Insanity.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am.
Who will I leave to die on Virmire? Probably Caden, but I haven't decided yet.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working.
Even though I'm pretty sure Caden's like a much better character, just in terms of like the character themselves, than Ashley is, because, you know, Ashley, the whole space racist stuff. Can I, like, pick up Codex entries or anything here yet? Is there anything to talk to Chakwas about?
Is there something you need?
Oh, there is. Okay.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
Oh,
I
that's
enlisted right out of med school.
interesting. I hadn't thought about gaming it for like throughout the entire playthrough, so that way you don't have two soldiers in Mass Effect 3.
I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers.
That's actually a cool idea.
Eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Oh, and he gives you access to a better bonus power, too. Okay.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Most players don't think about it, or a lot of players don't think about it. They always go over the most. Yeah. Well, and also this is a very casual playthrough.
You belong on the Normandy.
Like if I was gonna be, you know,
Appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
if I was doing hardcore insanity or something like that, then I would
Comes with being a Marine.
maybe care
My
more.
whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I assume there's no dialogue with Anderson, right?
Go speak to Joker
Yep.
when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy to the dock.
Funnily enough, the first few times I played through this game, I didn't even realize that this was like over here somehow. Like, I think I just assumed there wasn't a room over there. Yeah, we'll go down and try and talk to people. Hate how engineer's the one that gets benefits outside of combat. Has a class-specific interrupt on the Omega DLC, and all research is 25% cheaper in Mass Effect 2? Jesus. I had no idea about that. That's like a very big buff.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies
Trying to
before
sell
you head
some
out?
stuff real quick. Thank God this isn't like
Whatever you want. Armor,
like the
weapons,
Bethesda
mods.
games where
It's not standard
vendors have
reliable
limited
issue.
credits.
Not necessarily a
I always feel like in like Starfield and Skyrim and stuff, like they don't have anywhere near enough credits.
Why should I pay you for my weapons?
Like they
and
should have
armor?
way more.
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands.
Oh, I just got reminded looking over the galactic checklist real quick that a Pinnacle Station isn't in Legendary Edition, which is just like so dumb.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
I know they have a reason why. They claim that it's the like source files for it got corrupted. Which, if it did, I can kind of get it, because, like,
Let's see what you
know,
got.
it doesn't add anything to the story, but also, like, I highly doubt they actually got corrupted, I'm going to be honest. Because you're going to tell me that... can I, like, quick scroll? Oh, wow, that's kind of annoying. There has to be a way, right? Oh, no. That's really annoying how slow that is. I'm just going to sell everything that I don't currently have equipped. I don't care. But yeah, I don't know. I like Pinnacle Station, to be honest. I've had fun with it whenever I've played it.
Shame about Jenkins.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of don't buy the whole corruption thing because you know BioWare has to have backups of it, and EA probably has backups of it, and it was originally a Microsoft title, so I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft still has backups stored somewhere. And then, worst case scenario, you can just like reverse engineer it from the existing files that we have, because it's like in the game. I understand it's not quite as simple as just like, oh, just undo it, but like,
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
I don't know.
Losing Jenkins was hard enough.
Honestly, I have a theory that they just, like, they already had to do enough work to try and get the game to work on PS3, because it was, you know, originally didn't come out on PS3, and until Mass Effect 2, BioWare had, like, never worked on a PlayStation console, or on a PlayStation 3. I don't know about the entire product line. But so I have a theory that they were having some trouble getting Pinnacle Station to work, and then they said, you know what, this doesn't affect the story at all. How about we just not worry about it? Because, like, no one's gonna not buy the game because it doesn't have Pinnacle Station.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
But, again, ultimately, it doesn't add anything to the story. It's kind of, I enjoyed it because it's kind of fun, but also it's fairly simple. You know, I think I actually might still have a save somewhere on the 360 version. Although I don't know if that save will copy over to my Series X. What I could do is, after I do everything in the Legendary Edition version, I can like load up the 360 version and
Why so touchy, Joe?
include that.
You need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Really like how quick that loading screen
This
was.
is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Okay, good. It did clear. Oh, I can't do this now. Nice. Alright, that gets me that one. So yeah, I am going to be like trying to check everything off the galactic checklist. If possible, I want to try and get every like item, every quest, all that stuff within what is possible, because not everything is... You can't get everything in the same playthrough without using glitches anyways. I think there is, or was, a glitch that would let you manage to fill up both the Paragon and Renegade bars, so you could get both of those quests for, I think it's what, 80% or 90% of both? Or of either one gets you a special mission.
You seem distressed. Is there
But
something
like
I
the,
can do?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is
the quests that relate to like the,
she's the one who started all this.
the like personal background stuff. There's no way to get the ones that you don't choose.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your...
Why do I feel like the Elcor are super quiet in this game?
Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I think I will
Goodbye, Ambassador.
come back and do this stuff later, off stream. Just because this is it's gonna end up with being like a lot of dialogue that doesn't really matter. It just adds to the world of, you know, Mass Effect. Oh wait, oh hold on. Undo. Okay. Whew. Put that into the wrong one. I'll keep working on trying to max these out.
To you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Yeah, all the mindless chatter stuff I think I'll skip over for the time being. Obviously, if it's during like a mission I can't come back and do it later, then I will do it then. Oh, yeah, I'm forgetting. Do you still like not actually run? Oh, okay, you do run a little bit. Not much. Oh, I should probably talk to the executor, though. So I forget if you actually get different dialogue stuff.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I think investigation is the only one I need to care about.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
'Cause, yeah, I think the others I can come back and do later.
Goodbye,
Commander. Is there anything in here? Oh, I think there's these guys over here.
Don't believe the room. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I just realized that the damage pattern on Ashley's armor is like mirrored to each side, which doesn't make any sense at all. I don't think she wants to talk to us yet.
I'm very busy.
I actually didn't see there if I got XP for talking to the private, but whatever. You can grab some of this stuff while we're here.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be
Can I get rid of the marker? Oh, actually, we need to go across this bridge to get to the consort. Map. No, because it's not like it. Oh, it did get rid of that marker, actually. Okay, perfect. I can do, sorry, consort stuff later. Let's just move on with the actual story. I do kind of want to try and do most of the actual missions on stream, but for now, let's just progress the story a little bit. Alrighty. Weird, I feel like Aelin was just behind us.
Give me more time. Stall them.
Not sure how he got here faster than we did, but whatever.
Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian.
I was the officer in charge.
Why does it look like Shepard peed herself? You see how much darker the cross is for some reason? What? What? Okay.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified.
Like, it wouldn't make any sense because, you know, that's not cloth armor there.
The council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Oh, yeah. The council will definitely always listen to me on every matter in this playthrough. They definitely don't just, like, ignore everything all the time. At least in this version, this is like an actual sprint. Well, maybe I shouldn't say sprint, but it's at least faster. Click on this just to make sure that it's activated.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong
Alright, nothing to grab here, which makes sense because, I mean, this is like, you know, actually a city, basically. Oh, I forgot there's photo mode. That's a very nice addition.
Come on.
I do love that, like, so many games have added photo modes now. Like, even if I don't use them, I love that's a thing that you can do.
The attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony? I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I think that's one of the dialogue choices where it doesn't matter what you choose, you say the same thing anyways.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Also, it is funny because at this point, like, I kind of agree with the Council. Although also, like, the vision thing had nothing to do with Saren, so, like,
It was a mistake.
it's weird that they brought it up there.
Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
Like, it's definitely something to look into, right? Because,
to exterminate the entire human
you know,
race.
it's like it was
Every
probably
colony
caused by the
inhabited
Prothean beacon.
Every
You might want to
world
know
we
what's going on
control
with
is in
that.
danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
There. It's a little bit higher because of than what I wanted for combat stuff, but now you can actually see like the full name of the person. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the council using
Oh,
your
never
past
mind.
history
It
with
goes
Saren
up
as an
anyways when
excuse to
there's
ignore anything
multiple
we
lines
turn
of
up.
dialogue.
Shepard will handle this.
Okay.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I'll just leave
I
it where it
need to
was
take
then.
care of some
If it's
business.
going to be cutting
Captain,
off text
meet me in
anyways.
my office later.
I might have to adjust it again when we get
Harkin's
back into
probably
combat,
getting
but
drunk at
it's
Cole's
fine.
Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I do love how, like, insane you can be in this game. Like, you can just, like, go full psychopath with a Renegade Shepherd. I do wish there was a way in this game, though, that you could be, like, Renegade, but not, like, full genocidal.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
I do love how he says there's no training program, but, like, they do have training programs for people they think might be able to become Spectres. Like the Turians have one. So it's like, well, okay, there kind of is. It doesn't guarantee that you become a Spectre, but, like...
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It does help, I guess.
It
I don't
doesn't
know.
happen often. The council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
I don't like
join
either of the
council
options
if
for
we
that
were
one.
Willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Oh, you can actually say both?
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You don't
Harkin.
think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC.
I don't know how much of this is, like, necessary to go
Been an
through.
embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Tell me about Bar Levon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
God, I feel like the eyes... I feel like it's not just that the animations didn't age well. I feel like the eyes are just not correct.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Well, I guess that works for this session. Okay. I do love how you can be like, literally the council would be standing right over there. And it's like, yeah, let me take out my sniper rifle and fire off a few rounds. Because that's just like normal human activities, I guess. Oh yeah, usually when one of your squad mates like has their little thing, that means they have like some little bit of dialogue they want to add in. Oh yeah, this quest. This one I might do entirely off stream, just because basically you just have to go and find all of these the keepers that are
Yes, is there something
out and about.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the
I
data?
do love how it's like, hey, I'm on an important mission to save the galaxy, but let me stop and do all these random miscellaneous tasks first.
I'm a scientist.
But I guess that's like most games.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
I'm just trying to see here. I don't think you can, like, lose out on picking up missions.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Let's go down to Presidium. Oh, we can go to the warrants. Nice. I assume straight to Cora's Den, really? Kind of don't want to do that, to be honest. We'll go to the embassies, because I want to... You know, actually, we'll go over to the financial district, which is over there, I think. Because I did just think about it. I've never actually done the Bar Levon route. I always just go down to CSEC and then see the thing with Rex in front of Cora's Den. I just do it that way. I've never actually like gone to talk to Bar Levon first. I don't know why. I just always go the other way. I don't know. We do have a shop here. What the hell is that Asari doing? Okay. Is there something back here that I can scan? Oh, there is a keeper. I'm not going to scan any of the keepers right now. Again, that's like the one that I'll do off stream because it's just running around trying to collect them all. Inevitably, you miss one, and so you have to backtrack and go over all of them all over again. Is there anything going on over here right now? No. I think there's a couple... One? I think there's just one thing that goes on over here.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business.
What? Saren turning on someone that used to be an ally? No, he would never.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Yeah, I don't know if that's super helpful information. Although I guess, you know what, he is pointing us towards the lead that we didn't know about before.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Alright, we'll ask these while we're here.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Man, this dude would love American politics. Except that, let's be, never mind. Let's not get too political and shit.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Oh, you have no idea. By the end of this game, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. Also, I have a lot of credits in game. That's a stupid joke that took me way too long to think of. Anyways, personal, okay.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Okay, fair.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
All right, and we're done here.
Goodbye, Commander.
So I guess we end up going to Cora's Den anyways. So really, it's kind of not really helpful to come over here and do this, because you end up just having to go to Cora's... no, that's right. Okay, you can skip Cora's Den, because you can go to the CSEC Academy. We'll go back to the embassies, because that's the closest spot to that. I didn't realize I got close enough to the consorts area to get that fast travel spot. Not complaining, though. Certainly not complaining about it.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human
I do appreciate that they made it possible to skip the elevator rides, but I'm not going to do that. I'm a purist.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until
Also, there's a lot of like little stuff like this discussing what's going on in the universe, which is nice. Let me hard save again. Yeah, that's my oldest one. Before we go pick up a new squad mate. Oh, you know what I should do real quick? How do I look at achievements easily? Okay, here we go. Let me hide this real quick. Really wish the numbers on this tracked, because I don't know what I'm at with these two right now. I'll probably just replace Ashley with Rex here.
Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
What'd he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
It's really interesting to see how the dialogue is different between if you go down to Korra's Den first. Alright, so yeah, we'll definitely take Aiden and Rex. Rex isn't really going to have any good equipment because we don't have anything for him, but, you know. It's fine. Oh. Alright, so yeah, Rex is basically a giant tank. Let's get him up to shotguns right away. And then we would really like to get to immunity too. Let's try and work on Battlemaster. Actually, yeah, since he can use shotguns even without this, so that's fine for now. Let's do that. As soon as we get immunity, then we'll go into unlocking shotguns, and we'll just max out shotguns at that point. Okay, can we just go straight to the medbay clinic thing? No, okay, so we do have to actually go. It's weird that they give you Korra's Den automatically, but then all the others you have to do manually. I don't care about this, whatever, we're not going to buy anything. I think there's some stuff to talk about with him, maybe, but whatever. I think this will take us at least closer to the med bay.
The excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
I'm not sure why this is like such a long pathway here. I think he's still here. I hope he's still here.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks. How would you know? I got a tour. One of 500.
Oh yeah, you can see the Destiny Ascension here, which is a gigantic ship.
hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet the commander.
Matriarch Ladonna? You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour.
I think it's just to keep her back here. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Oh, Garrus. We'll throw you. We'll warp and sabotage you. I'll miss the sabotage because I suck apparently. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think we got them all. I definitely need to look into if, why is that highlighted? There, we'll just take care of that problem. I'll be honest, I'm not sure I've ever actually checked back here to see if there's anything.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Yeah, I definitely need to look into if squad mates using their powers, if you like manually activate the powers, if that will count for achievements.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They worked for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The one I told you about, Shepard.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
Alright, I think, yeah, for this we'll use Rex and Garrus because, like, they both want to be involved in this. Even though, actually, I don't think Rex directly says it. But if you go the Coruscant route before, like, going to recruit Rex, he basically says, I'm doing this and I'm going to kill him. So, you know, just Krogan things. So... Okay, we do have oh, that's kind of a problem. Needs to get up to advance on that. Oh, we can't even unlock electronics with them. Well, we'll at least make our way towards it, so that way if we use them in the future, we can make sure that we have those unlocked. Oh, he has one more point. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll take damping, rather. Just because it's another move to use. And I'm pretty sure it's one of the ones that you need for an achievement. Yeah, we'll just fast travel over to Coruscant now. Actually, no, because we can get over there another way. And we can actually pick up another mission along the way. Oh, actually, thank God I did that, because I almost missed this mission.
Commander Shepard? I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed.
Bro, why is everyone so casually bringing up my entire squad being wiped out and like the absolute mental torture that it was to survive it? And everyone's just like, oh yeah, you're so awesome. It's like, oh my god, I don't want to talk about it, guys. Every time they speak, just I can hear the fucking Distant Hueys and Fortunate Son playing.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Alright. So that quest is actually related to the one we're on right now. So it's a good thing that I got it, because since she wants information from this this place we're about to go raid.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this.
Oh.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, then. I can't help you.
But what do you...
Can't help you.
Boy, I wonder if that'll be a recurring, like, minor plot line throughout the 3 games. Actually, I bet you there's something about that's, like, related to that in Andromeda, too.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Is that really...
Oh boy, Conrad
The
Werner.
hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Speaking of recurring subplots that'll happen throughout all 3 games. Except that one actually is like a quest line. I forget, is there something going on down here? That's a shop over there, Moreland, but I don't care about that. Alright, now would be a good time to save. Oh, I wonder if the Bar Levon route actually makes it harder to hit max level in one playthrough. Because the first time you come through here, there's actually like assassins here that try to kill you. They're not very good assassins, but still. Yeah, and they aren't here now. Interesting. And I kind of doubt you get enough XP to like make it worth that from just like the dialogue and stuff. Also, a lot of stuff you can that's enough of that. Alright, warp. Sabotage. Overload. Okay. Well, we'll damping and sabotage again. I'll take him out. That dude has a shotgun. That dude no longer has a head. Oh, that's a Grogan back there. Oh, that could be problematic. Okay. Just kidding. Oh, he got immunity off. Okay. Yeah, Krogans are like one of the tougher regular enemies in the game. Actually, you don't even see them that often. That took way too many shots. Be great if my abilities would recharge. Okay. So pretty much every enemy there I either like wiped out in one shot or I missed like 6 shots and then killed them. Oh, I could have just hit this, I guess. Whatever.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
It's funny that Garrus says that because he will happily like let people die if it means he gets to do his job. I mean, I shouldn't say happily, but like he is not concerned about civilian casualties as long as he thinks he's doing it for the greater good. Two shotguns and a sniper rifle, huh? Oh, armor for Garrus, though. That he can't even use because he doesn't have that skill high enough yet. God damn it. Oh, you know what? I should be turning more stuff into Omnigel. I'm realizing. Yeah. I don't need this, right? Oh, it's a straight upgrade for me. So yes, I do need that. I guess we'll give him that in case we use the sniper at some point. Rex. Oh, that is definitely an upgrade. Honestly, accuracy doesn't matter with the shotguns that much. No shit, Sherlock. But anyways, fire rate's really... God, that thing is scary. Part of the reason why I'm like omni-gelling stuff is I think... I forget if it's 200 or 300 that you need for a specific point in the game. Well, you don't necessarily need them, but it's really nice to have. Do we have another grenade upgrade? Nope. Okay. Nice. Assassination is like a very nice skill. Especially with, I think at some point, I think it's once you become a Spectre, you get an ability that resets your all your other cooldowns. Okay. Do that so we can get electronics at least. Granted, Shepard has that already, but again, for in the future. That way I don't have to invest any more points until I want to. Yeah, we'll put our points into fitness for right now. Yeah, oddly enough, this is the, I guess not oddly enough, this is the only game where the cooldowns are individual. In 2 and 3, it's just one global cooldown, so anytime you use a power, you have to wait time until you use another. Okay, let's go ahead and overload and sabotage and warp. I guess I don't need to tell Rex to use these because he'll use them automatically. And then Overlord And sabotage on you. And then damping. We'll use assassination. Just to wipe it out. Oh, okay.
Don't kill me, I surrender.
I wasn't sure if I take out Fist first, if they would stop firing and I couldn't kill the turrets, but I think I took him out immediately anyways because of the bursts off of the powers.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Yeah, but I need to loot stuff first, so, you know. Ooh, phasic rounds are actually pretty good. Did we get the thing for her? Yes, we did. Okay. Oh, armor upgrades too. We'll give the phasic rounds to him. So yeah, phasic rounds are interesting because it lets you bypass shields. So even though you technically do less damage, you could kill an enemy without having to go through all of the shields, which is nice. Not sure how good that is, because I think that's a net loss in damage, but we'll give it to him anyways. Then Rex, we'll give you hammerhead rounds because, you know, that makes sense. Toxic seals. Alright, time to move. And we have to fight our way out of here as well, so, you know. But we have plenty of time. These aren't really hard battles. Also, we technically don't have to, kill everyone either. Ow, that was a terrible shot. Rex shot the cover in front of me. Nice, dude. That's helpful. Bye. That was completely unnecessary, that one. That was... What is this cover these guys are taking? What? Alright, melee time. I one-shotted him? Okay. I also could have grenaded him, I guess. I didn't realize I was gonna one-shot the dude. Oh my god. I know there's an achievement for doing melee kills, but you can do them in Mass Effect 3, I think, and Mass Effect 3 they're way cooler because you have the Omni Blade. Can I? Oh no, you can't even aim at him preemptively.
Did you bring it?
There she is,
Where's
the future
Shadow Broker?
waifu.
Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Yep, and now I'm overheated. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So I guess that's how it works in 1 now, is that the first shot almost overheats you, and then the second shot, like, completely does it. Interesting. Because I believe in the original game, it just, like, instant overheats your weapon, and you have to wait for it to cool down. That's the, I think that was sabotage that we got hit by.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? The Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
You know, I am kind of just realizing, Udina really has a point. We just, like, went in guns blazing without any actual authority on the Citadel. And just, like, raided a fucking bar, basically. Ha. Funny how we just get away with things like that. We're not even a Spectre yet.
Making your day, Ambassador. She has
Oh, right.
information
Usually I'm
linking Saren to the
ruder
Geth.
to Udina about that.
Maybe you better start at the
Oh well.
beginning.
I hate
Miss-
Udina. I hate politicians in general, but, you know.
Talizora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods.
That was a little bit of a
pinnacle
weird hiccup in her
non-organic life.
animation.
And they
Or maybe I'm
believe
just seeing
Saren
shit.
knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alrighty. I'm going to put these two back in the front just for achievement purposes. And I'll go through equipment stuff after, because I am going to wrap up there. I've been going for about 3 hours. But yeah, God, I love Mass Effect. So happy to be back into it and now streaming it. I should save. I just hit right bumper because I still think I'm... Or because I'm so used to doing it in Pokemon. But yeah, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Because Fridays and Saturdays are the days that I work really late. But I might, honestly, just because I didn't stream at all during the week. I do want to try and get back into streaming like 5 days a week. But we'll see, because I've been terrible about that. Yeah, we'll just have to see. But the plan is, yeah, whatever the next stream is, it'll probably be more of this. I kind of want to, like, work on this playthrough. Maybe, like, once a week I'll do something else. At some point I'll get back into shiny hunting and Pokemon, but not right now. Because, again, I'm completely burnt out because Scarlet and Violet suck. They're not good games. There's so much potential there for them to be good, but it's just so not good. But at some point I'll get back into that. I might do like Forza at some point this week just to do a stream of it, because also Forza has issues. It's okay. It's fun. I'm enjoying it, but also it's not perfect. It has a lot of like weird issues with it, but I'll worry about that when I actually like stream it. But yeah, if I do stream tomorrow, or whatever my next stream is, it'll be more Mass Effect. We'll try and work on getting through some more of this stuff, because, God, I love this game, and I want to get into, like, more of the other games. But I definitely do want to get into, like, just other Xbox stuff in general. Just spread out, not just be Pokemon, because clearly, with the quality of the games as they are right now, that's not a good choice to stick myself with just that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do definitely appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/PanicosGaming. Like I said, I'm still going to try and figure out what my schedule is moving forward. Also, if you're watching this on Twitch, check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@PanicosGaming, with an underscore between the Panicos and the gaming. I believe that's what it is. If not, if you like search it, you should be able to find it. It's the same profile picture on YouTube as it is on Twitch. But yeah, I do upload basically all my VODs up there. It's mostly Pokemon content right now, because that's what I've been doing, but there's going to be other playthroughs coming through soon. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I definitely appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.